Amy Stroud, back in action.
Happy Friday. How are you this morning?
I am feeling great today, locked and loaded and ready for the weekend.
This is one of your favorite days, apparently. It's International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
It is one of the greatest days of the year.
I didn't realize that you had been promoting it so much, and yesterday I realized that it was Talk Like a Pirate Day, and for some reason I'm really excited about it.
It is a great day. In fact, I was thinking maybe our special guest might want to wear the tricorn hat here.
Oh my goodness.
The pirate hat. Well, it is a Did You It is a Did You Know Friday on Mid Mornings with Amy. Cue the music.
Yes.
On this Friday, September the 19th, and we have lots of pirate fun to be had in the latter part of the show. But first of all, we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening in Pulaski County, and I'm very happy to welcome back to Mid Mornings with Amy, Tiffany Bourne. She is the Community Development Director here in Pulaski County.
Good morning. Good morning, Greg and Amy.
I love the hat.
I feel pretty cool right now.
It suits you well.
I wish people could see me.
A tricorn pirate hat is not for everybody, but she really is working.
Am I working it?
All
right.
I looked online yesterday how to make those. I was going to try to make them, and it was just extremely complicated, so I didn't do that. But we'll let you have some pirate fun with us a little later on.
I'm taking it with me.
In the show this morning. Now, let's talk about what's happening in Pulaski County. I know coming up on October the 18th, it's the second annual Pickin' in the Park.
That's right. We are doing it again out at Pulaski County Park. Just a traditional bluegrass festival for you bluegrass lovers. Our first district magistrate, Jason Turpin, this is something dear to his heart, and he's worked really hard on. And we just want to showcase our beautiful park, and what a better way to do it than have a festival down there.
Let's talk about the park, because I know that's been a project of the county to rejuvenate that park a little bit.
Yes, it's slow going, but we've added a few good features with our new mountain bike trail. A lot of people are using that, especially now that it's getting fall. A lot of people are going to be out on that. The water's back up. It was beautiful all summer. People were just, coming in droves to use the park this year.
And that's what we want to hear. Coming up October the 23rd, another music festival. People in this town love music festivals.
And I love throwing music festivals.
I know. And that's where the Harvest Moon Festival comes in. It's a new festival in town, so talk about that.
Yeah, so one day Judge Bullock and I were talking, and we, our community is doing a good job utilizing that Judicial Center Plaza, but we hadn't thrown really an event there yet, and I was kind of missing MMF already, Master Musician, so I was like, let's have a fall festival. We don't have a good fall festival here in Somerset, so we're just going to make it old school fall festival booths with like fun activities. We're going to have bands, but we're also going to have the market on Main, which will make it really interesting, and it's just going to be fun, and both events are free, so why not?
So when you say like an old school fall festival, do you mean like the kinds of fall festivals that we had in elementary school growing up?
Yes, I'm thinking, yeah.
I love those.
I'm trying to get all my booths to do something cool, whatever they want to do, but make it very fall. Anything they want to do, games, face painting, hot chocolate, whatever.
That's wonderful. And that's coming up on October the 23rd. You did mention it's free. What are the times?
Okay, so the times are from 6 to 10 is the Harvest Moon Fest. We're going to have 3 different bands. We got Kelly Ray Burton, local girl. She's blowing up. And then we have a new band, Kevin Dalton's new band, which I'm very excited about. It's Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blooms, and it has a lot of wonderful musicians from the area in it. And then Tyler Childers, who played at MMF, he played early at MMF, and for the people who were there, they loved him. And I was just so sad we couldn't get him a later time slot. So I was like, let's bring him back so that more people can see him. And so we're really excited to have him back
at the Harvest Moon Festival.
Yeah, so he's headlining, yes.
Coming up on October the 23rd, the Harvest Moon Festival. Going back to Pickin' in the Park, camping is involved with Picking in the Park, right?
Yes. You can camp out there. You need to call the park and reserve, if you want an RV spot, reserve that spot And then primitive camping, there's tons, we have 800 acres out there. So there's tons of primitive camping. So that's, first come, first serve, but there's plenty of it.
We will put the information on these music festivals on our Facebook page, but October 18th, Pickin' in the Park, and then October 23rd, the Harvest Moon Festival. What else is happening in the county besides music festivals right now?
Oh my goodness.
Market on Main ends next week. It's been going on all summer.
And that's such a great event for our community. And I just let I live downtown. I love just walking up there. You can get an organic pizza from Cedar Creek Farms.
Which are wonderful.
They're so good. Big veggie pizza. And then, you can walk around with your Baxters and you just, just shop. And it's just fun because they have music and it's just really a neat event.
And I love the fountain there because while you shop, you've got all the kids that are playing in the fountain and really utilizing the Judicial Plaza. I know that Master Musicians Festival is a little bit away, but is there anything that you can tell us about the festival?
Just that
coming up next July, right?
Yeah, the second weekend in July. We came off another great year, and we've just added our new board members, and they're all very excited and ready to go. We'll have our next meeting in a couple of weeks, and then we'll just start planning again. So, we've already had 2 meetings since the festival, so it's an ongoing thing. But we got to figure out what direction are we going to go in this year. It's always a debate.
Well, if my thoughts mean anything to you,
they do. Oh, I know who you want.
Rick Astley, I think, would be
all day,
a great addition to the lineup. So I can help you with that. If you
have contacts,
if you feel like that's the direction we should go,
I'll be happy. Cringing over here.
I'll be happy to come and talk to your board. If we need to lobby on behalf
from you.
of Rick Astley, I'll be more than happy to do that. I'll even play you my interview with him. So, but just keep that in mind.
That'll probably seal the deal.
Keep that in mind while you're planning. But Picking in the Park, the first annual Picking in the Park, coming up on October 18th, and that's a Saturday. And then the next Saturday, October 23rd is...
next Thursday.
Next Thursday, excuse me. The next Thursday is the Harvest Moon Festival. When you all are planning these music festivals, what do you try to keep in mind?
We just, we want to keep it, especially if the county's doing it, we want to keep it where it's a free event and just something that will just make the county residents happy and feel good and want to live in our town. And so, of course, the Bluegrass Festival, we wanted to keep it pretty traditional bluegrass. I think I tried to sneak in a few bands that weren't traditional, but we got my hand slapped on that one. So, but traditional
good
bluegrass
music is what people want to hear. Good music.
Yeah, good music. And so then the Harvest Moon Fest is a little more like master musician style music. So, folky, Americana type.
This region, the Lake Cumberland region, has a lot of really good musicians and singers and performers. And for someone who is maybe an up-and-coming entertainer or singer who maybe hasn't been involved in some of these festivals yet, how can they maybe get to the attention of the MMF board or the planners of these music festivals?
Well, we get suggestions pretty much every day, and Rick Astley, but we get suggestions all the time. But the best way is to email the Master Musicians Festival. Go on our website, and we have an email address there. Contact us. But I know like last year, Kelly Ray Burton, she thought out of the box. She contacted me personally. She's like, I want to take you to coffee. I want to sell myself. So I mean, she definitely
bribed you.
She bribed me with coffee, and that always works. So
don't be afraid to contact the board if you want to be a part of the Master Musicians
Festival.
Invite
us to your shows. We'll come. We can't come to all of them, but we can come out and
Picking in the Park, the Harvest Moon Festival. The county and other entities as well has given people like that who love to perform and entertain opportunities to do so.
That's right.
So October 18th, Picking in the Park, second annual Picking in the Park. If you want to camp during Picking in the Park, you do need to contact the Pulaski County Park, correct?
Yeah, if you're going to do RV parking.
RV parking.
Yeah, there's only
RV
a certain amount of
camping.
spots, and First come, first serve on
And
those.
then on Thursday, October 23rd, the Harvest Moon Festival. And again, we will put all the information for these festivals on the new Mid Mornings with Amy Facebook page.
Woo.
We had a Facebook page as of yesterday, so all you have to do to like that Facebook page is just search Mid Mornings with Amy Stroud. We're talking with Tiffany Bourne this morning. She's the Community Development Director right here in Pulaski County. And coming up, a little pirate fun.
Oh, gosh.
In honor of Did You Know Friday, we have some things you may not know about pirates. So we'll take a look at that when we come back. You're listening to Mid Mornings with Amy, presented by the Mole Hole of Somerset. Welcome back to Mid Mornings with Amy. It is Friday, September the 19th, 55 degrees outside. I hope you're getting ready for the weekend, and I hope you are having a wonderful morning. We've been talking with Tiffany Bourne with Pulaski County Government this morning on a couple of music festivals coming up in the month of October. October 18th, Pickin' in the Park.
Right.
And October 23rd, the Harvest Moon Festival, which I'm excited about because this is the first Harvest Moon Festival, and it's taking place at the Judicial Plaza, which I love.
I do too. It's so nice.
So we've also mentioned that it's Talk Like a Pirate Day, International
It's international.
Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Arr, Avasti Swab. Give us a Did You Know Friday before we break out the cat o' nine tails and give you 30 lashes.
I tried to practice my pirate speak yesterday, and I couldn't do it, but then I realized Greg did it so well that it was
We
okay.
just can't compete with
If
that.
I didn't know how to do it.
No matter what we do.
But you're sporting the nice pirate hat this
I do
morning,
look cute
so
in my hat.
you are in
You are
costume.
rocking
You
that.
listeners at home.
I'm wearing black and white, symbolic of the black and white flag.
Oh, is
thrown
that
over
okay? Okay,
many
I got
pirate
you.
ships. That's my contribution to International Pirate Day.
I do have on the...
You have a pirate shirt on, too.
Yes. I was full regalia when I came in today. John Maggard didn't know what to think when I walked through the door.
Poor John Maggard.
I know.
He's not a pirate-like soul, is he?
No.
Well, it's Did You Know Friday, so here are some things, Greg and Tiffany, that you may not know about pirates. Pirates really did have their own nautical lingo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have the phrase learn the ropes. Learn the ropes. That came from pirates. That came from them knowing how to be familiar with the pulleys and ropes to guide their ships. So they literally had to learn the ropes. And we use that phrase now as in learning how to do something. So learn the ropes came from pirate speak. Also the phrase, 3 sheets to the wind. You know that phrase.
Greg knows that phrase.
Yes, we all know
3
that
sheets to the wind. You can find a lot of pubs, especially in England, named 3 sheets to the wind. I came across a few when I was there. But the term 3 sheets to the wind, which we use now to talk about a person who's heavily intoxicated, that phrase came from pirates. And it didn't come from them drinking. We know pirates did like to drink, but that's not where this phrase came from. It came from the fact that they had to control the sails of their ships, which looked like sheets. So they had to make sure that the sheets were pointing in the direct relationship to the wind. So that's where 3 sheets to the wind came from. Also, did you know that contrary to popular belief, pirates were not anarchists who just wanted to rebel against everything? Pirates really weren't that mean. They were actually big fans of democracy, and they welcomed those cast out from other social orders in society. And did you know that they elected their own captain?
No.
They
Did not
elected
know
their
that.
own
I didn't
captain.
either.
I thought it was probably like a fight to the death thing.
Yeah.
No,
Whoever
it's
comes
like
out
a-
on top, yeah.
No, and they did that because they wanted to make sure that everyone on the ship respected their leader. So what better way than to elect someone
That seems
that
fair.
you like? So they did that. Did you know that there were female pirates, Tiffany? You and I could have been a pirate.
I would have liked that.
There were female pirates, but you know what they had to do?
What?
They had to dress up like a man in order to be a pirate. And many women were okay with this because they wanted to be a pirate so badly.
Did they get to have mustaches?
Yes, actually they did. They had to look like a man.
So, like, Gina Davis's get up in Cutthroat Island is not real accurate. That's what you're telling me.
No,
Okay.
because you could be
Not like
a woman
sexy
pirate,
Right, right.
It's more of a.
but you
Right.
had to look like a
Pirate.
man.
That's a girl pirate I can get behind 100%.
But it is good to know that if we wanted to be a pirate, we could have been. I love this one. Did you know that the pirates invented workers' compensation?
Whoa, no, I didn't know
Workers'
that.
comp
Thank you, pirates.
Comp came from
Pirates.
Pirates would be running for office today. I'm
Yeah,
just
where are
realizing
they?
that now, yeah.
They weren't as bad as history would lead you to believe. Many of them weren't anyway. They invented workers' compensation because they would pay each other depending on the severity of any injuries that they had. So losing a foot was worth more money than losing a couple of fingers. Losing your dominant arm could be worth more than losing the other arm. So they would pay you based on your injury. And they encouraged you to continue working with your disability.
What?
Oh, her pirate voice is kicking in.
It's coming out. I didn't even mean for it to. But if you lost a limb, your status on the ship actually increased a little bit.
Yeah.
But workers' comp, who would have known that?
I would not have seen that one coming.
Did you know that many people believe pirates were just criminals on ships? But that, for the most part, wasn't true. A lot of the pirates actually left legally sanctioned work because they wanted to be a pirate. And when they captured what they called their booty, they distributed it among all the pirates. So every pirate got the same amount of the loot, so to speak. And a lot of times when they would capture merchants on other ships, they would actually ask the merchants if they wanted to become a pirate, and a lot of them did.
Well, if it was either that or walk the
Die.
plank, yeah.
I'd be like, ours.
Sure, I'll be a pirate.
Sign me up.
Sure, I will be a pirate. Now, this last one is something I'm not encouraging, but this was something pirates did. Pirates loved to party. And drinking alcohol was an important part of the pirate culture. And unfortunately, most of them were alcoholics. It was the social norm. And it was actually, for many people, the fact that they knew they had unrestricted drinking privileges is why they wanted to be a pirate. That was actually more enticing than the money that they could raid from ships. And they also believed that alcohol was the cure for a lot of ailments. They drank rum a lot because they believed it could cure food poisoning and scurvy.
Because it just numbs you. And
They also loved to gamble.
It's not that you don't have scurvy anymore. You just don't care that
You
you
just
have
don't know
scurvy.
that you do.
You just don't feel it.
You're like, scurvy, yeah, cool, man.
Awesome.
So those are a few things that you may not have known about pirates. And, you know, they weren't that bad.
I kind of want to be a pirate
Aside
now.
from the alcoholism, they weren't that bad.
Yeah, and all the politics and everything. It's
They
kind of...
cared about each other. If you lost a body part, they didn't care. They invented workers' comp.
Yeah.
So very cool. Now we've heard Greg's pirate voice, Tiffany.
gosh.
Do you have anything in there for us?
I think both of you need to at least make an attempt. So
I
you can
told
say,
you. Mine is Bridget
I need
Jones.
some lessons.
Well, that's okay. At least you can say you attempted to talk like a
I
pirate.
attempted to. Yes.
Give us one. Give us on the air one thing. Just say our Avasti swab.
Oh, gosh.
Avasti swab. Avasti swab.
Okay,
That's Bridget, yeah.
Could have been worse. What have you got?
Could have
Put
been
an
worse.
R on the front of it now.
I only have ARG. That's all I have. Or ahoy, matey, but that doesn't even sound.
Between the two of us, we make a good pirate.
I don't think so. I think
Shiver me timbers, your accents are not great, ladies. I'm going to chuck you down to Davy Jones's locker.
well,
Oh, goodness.
I'm good at a lot of things, but not this.
That's okay. We tried.
You did. You made a noble attempt.
I
both of you.
tried.
And we do have a quick trivia question for you this morning that has to do with pirates. We're going to do it very, very quickly, and I think it will be an easy question. So, the first person to call the studio who has not won a prize on Mid-Mornings with Amy in the month of September will win a prize on International Talk Like a Pirate Day. The number to the studio, 679-9959, 679-9959. Tiffany, we'll see if you know this question. The question is, what is the name of the trademark or the traditional pirate flag of bones and a white skull that flew over most pirate ships? That flag had a name.
If somebody doesn't get this one,
What is the
immediately,
name
I'm disappointed.
of the traditional pirate flag that consisted of two bones and a white skull that flew over most pirate ships? Do you know?
I do not know.
I know,
could
and
Google
I can't
it.
believe the phone is not ringing.
Once you know the name, you're going to think, oh, I've known that name forever, but wasn't sure that that's
Hoist
what it
the
was.
Hoist the... No, that doesn't help you?
Greg,
What is the name of the traditional pirate flag of a bones and a white skull that flew over most pirate ships? Most everybody has heard this phrase before, but you maybe didn't know that that's what the phrase was referring to. I can't believe
You might
this.
want to give them a hint that's like 2 words.
I may have to Google this.
Don't confuse it with Jolly Rancher.
Oh, that's a good hint. That's a real good hint.
It's not Jolly Rancher, but it's close. The number to the studio, 679-9959.
Oh,
679-9959.
Now the hoist, you've heard it now, right?
Yes.
That's what it is, right?
What is
Yes.
the name of the
Oh.
traditional
That one.
pirate flag
Bones ringing.
of bones and a white skull that flew over most pirate ships? Good morning. You're on Mid Mornings with Amy.
Crossbones.
No, that's close in the fact that that's what the symbol looked like a little bit, but that's not the name of the actual flag. What is the name of the traditional pirate flag of bones and a white skull that flew over most pirate ships? Good morning. You're on Mid Mornings with Amy.
The Jolly Roger?
Yes, it was the Jolly Roger. Not the Jolly Rancher, but the Jolly Roger. Now, did you know that, or did you have to look that up?
I used the Jolly Rancher hint.
A smart man. That's very good. Well, congratulations. What's your name?
Jason?
Jason? Well, Jason, do you know where we are here at Somerset 106 so that you can pick up your prize?
I sure do.
Okay, well, you come by any time in the next 30 days, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Jason. The Jolly Roger, that's what the flag was called.
Arr. Nothing hoists me, Jolly Roger, like a good trivia question.
Now I want a Jolly Rancher. Thanks so much for listening to Mid Mornings with Amy. The Pirate Voice is coming back, and we'll be right back. 19th, and of course, International Talk Like a Pirate Day. And Tiffany Bourne with Pulaski County Government. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. It's been
To have a
fun.
little pirate fun with us. You look great in your pirate hat.
Oh, thank you.
And to also talk about some great events coming up in Pulaski County. So really quickly, in the few seconds actually, we have left, what's coming up in October?
Okay, so we have Pickin' in the Park on October 18th, traditional bluegrass festival, good booth, good food down Pulaski County Park, and the Harvest Moon Fest on October 23rd, Thursday,
And
October
this
23rd.
is the second year for Picking in the Park, and there is camping available, but if you want to camp with an RV, you do need to call Pulaski County Park, and then the Harvest Moon Festival first year. So we're very excited. Thanks,
Yay.
Tiffany. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.